What's going on, traders? Today is day number 21 of the $5,000 account challenge. We are up $109 in the account. I took one winning trade. I took one losing trade. They both kind of canceled each other out. So here's what I did. UNH was a long idea this morning above $316 following the gap up. But one of the ideal scenarios on a gap up day is an opening pullback like what we see here and a dip that gets bought, which is exactly what we get on UNH. So my thinking when I took this position prior to the break of the trigger level was that this was going to continue to run to and through the pre-market high. It did not. The stock breaks the downtrend trend line here. I kind of hesitated. I should have maybe just took the entry there, right? And just went for it. But I hesitated, waited. I was looking for a dip. Actually, we didn't really get one, so I figured maybe this might just go. Bought closer to the bottom of this candle. I was up over 15% on the trade, but it happened so fast, I didn't really get a chance to take profit, and then it came back down to break even. I was holding through, and this wound up being a 12% loss for me. Now, I did intentionally let it go a little bit further than 10%, just to kind of give the stock some room to flex, the position to flex. It wound up not reversing, and in real time, I made the absolute right decision to cut the trade there because it did continue to sell down into the low of day. My next trade was on Microsoft. I had a short idea on this below $519. The previous day's closing price, though, was what acted as the intraday point of support 2 times there and then flipped to resistance over here. So when I saw that happen, I just moved my short trigger from 519 to 520 and waited for a rejection of 520. What we get here on the rejection of the previous day's closing price on the 1 minute time frame is a bearish engulfing candlestick, the biggest red candle out of all of this here, which signals to me that this is reversing as the prior support is acting as a new point of resistance. We get the lower high, and then as this starts to sell again, I went ahead and took my entry on the sell of this candle down to the low of day where I took my profit. It was only 15% offered here. I would have looked for more. I would have looked for 20%, but my concern was that the low of day is going to act as a point of support, and it does as this rallies back up. So I do feel that in real time I made the right choice by closing the trade, even though later it did sell a little lower. So a $600 loss on the first trade, $700 gain roughly on the second trade, up $109 on the day. That's going to wrap it up for day number 21 at the $5,000 account challenge. By the way, if you'd like to join, it's not too late. I trade every single day live during the duration of this challenge. What I'll do is drop a link in the description of this video. Click on that link, sign up for the WAP. That'll give you access to the Discord server and the $5,000 account challenge. We'll see you tomorrow for day number 22 of the 5K challenge. Cheers.